Okay, y'all, I'm gonna play the operative No One Lives Forever. It's I actually forgot all about this game. And when I was doing those gameplays of Soldier of Fortune, like somehow this memory triggered, and I was like, man, there was a game I played once about like a spy, and this is the game I was thinking of. I remember this game being badass. I mean, this could be a terrible, awful experience, and it's gonna like forever taint my memory of this game. But you know, I don't know. The scaling with the resolution is really bad. Hang on, I probably need to fix this. Hang on. Okay, I mean, that's a little better. I had to lower the resolution a little bit. Still, the scaling is a problem. But you know, games like this weren't designed for like this high resolution. Like this is like 19 whatever. Okay, anyway, an unknown assassin is killing off Entity's elite operatives in spite of the danger. Kate Archer and Bruno Lorry still have a job to do. Could this be Kate's first shot at a mission fraught with peril and intrigue, or is this just another routine assignment?
A crisis has arisen. Unity's undercover operatives are being killed off by an unknown assailant. It seems likely that there's a traitor within the agency. Report to the war room for a full briefing on the situation and a tactical overview of your upcoming mission. Do not be late. Following the briefing, stop by the training facility to hone your skills.
All right.
Hello. Bruno, how's France? Did you collect any new bullet holes? I know how you love to be shot at. I'm teasing. I'm glad you're not damaged. Did you at least encounter an exotic temptress or two? Really? What was her name? What do you mean you don't remember? That's horrible. Of course, I'm famished. Are you buying? Then it's a date. Let's say Maximilian's in half an hour. Ciao. I'm not very happy, you know. It's not like I thought it would be.
I never promised it would be as exhilarating as your former trade, only that it would keep you out of jail and make it easier to sleep at night.
More wine?
You're the first female operative Unity has ever employed. The committee is old-fashioned. They need time to get used to the idea of a woman in this line of work.
I know all that. But at this rate, I'll be a bloody grandmother before they give me a real assignment.
You can always go back to burglary and pickpocketing if you can't live without excitement.
Damn it, that's not what I'm saying. I just want to be challenged. I'm sick of wiretaps. I'm sick of eavesdropping on boring strangers who may or may not pose some trivial threat to international security because they forgot to declare a ham sandwich at Heathrow. I don't have the patience for it. It's not what I'm good at.
It's never fun paying one's dues, but we all have to endure a bit of frustration and tedium now and then. Builds character.
I think I've paid my bloody dues.
Is that what you think? God knows I loathe sermons, but I'll tell you right now that you'll never stop paying your dues. Not ever. I'm sorry you're not happy, but you might as well get used to it. Nobody owes you a damn thing.
You make it sound like I'm some spoiled child. I'm not asking to be coddled. I just want a chance to prove myself.
You're right. I know it's been hard for you, but I'm confident you'll get your chance. All the petty politics in the world won't hold you back.
They've done an outstanding job so far, haven't they?
You see? What did I tell you?
Probably just one of the committee members needing a babysitter on short notice.
Ye of little faith. I'll see you there.
Why don't we go together?
I've an errand to attend to first. You go on ahead.
Oh, wow, this mouse sensitivity. Oh, God. Hang on. Okay, that's better.
Good afternoon, Miss Archer. They're expecting you in the briefing room.
The thing I like about this game is, I mean, just from the opening, you know, the opening cinematic and just the narrative and like just everything about the style. It's so cool. I like it. I remember really liking this game, but also we're a good probably 20 years removed from me playing this. So, you know, is this a good game?
Access.
Agent Archer, how thoughtful of you to join us. I hope we aren't inconveniencing you too awfully with matters of international security.
Oh, I can pick my responses?
Not at all, Mr. Smith, but it's charming of you to mention it.
It is not my ambition to be charming.
Well, that's fortunate.
I would advise you to watch your tongue. Well, if it isn't the inimitable Agent Lowry.
Sorry I'm late, Smithy. You're looking dapper today.
Spare me the disingenuous flattery, old boy. It doesn't suit you.
I was being sincere. It was the one polite thing I could think to say.
You're still upset with me, aren't you? I assure you I have nothing against you personally. You've served us well for many years, but perhaps too many. I firmly believe it is in Unity's best interest that you retire from field operations, and I will continue to campaign to that end until you accept an administrative position.
I'm not upset with you, Smithy. I just don't like you. I do understand your concern, but just because you're too old for the field doesn't mean that I am. Until I'm declared unfit for duty, I will continue to prove it.
I retired voluntarily.
Of course you did.
Perhaps we should dispense with the pleasantries and get down to brass tacks.
Fine.
Lights, please. We lost another agent this afternoon, bringing the total to 7 operatives in 10 days. It is our firm belief that someone is systematically eliminating our undercover agents. which leads us to believe that the clandestine operations section has been compromised. It seems we have a traitor in our midst.
Do you suspect anyone?
We suspect everyone.
7 operatives. That's about half the active list. Why weren't we informed sooner?
You're being informed now. This situation has unfolded rather abruptly.
The assassin left a lily, a regal finale, to be precise, on or near the corpse of each victim. Mean anything to either of you?
Volkov.
Who?
Dmitri Volkov. The regal finale is his calling card.
The name's familiar. What do we know about him?
He's a right bastard.
Anything more specific?
Just what's in his file. Born in Kamchatka in 1921. Distinguished himself as an academic prodigy and master chess player by the age of 8, by which time he'd also earned notoriety for refining various torture techniques on neighbors' pets. It seems he joined the NKVD in 1937 and served as some sort of disciplinarian in a gulag near Kiev. His whereabouts during the war are unknown except for a brief mention in 1943 when he was spotted by an OSS officer at Leningrad interrogating prisoners of war who would later disappear without a trace.
Ah, yes, I remember this fellow. We've had dealings with him before.
Sometime after the war, he emerged again, this time in the employ of Smersh. He's personally credited with well over 1,000 executions, spies and Soviet dissidents for the most part. In 1961, a failed assassination attempt left him without an eye. He was shot in the face at close range by one of our finest agents.
You flatter me, but I shouldn't have missed.
He escaped by throwing himself off a 70-foot cliff into an icy river. It was presumed that he survived, as no body was ever recovered. In fact, rumor has it, he's currently working for an organization calling itself HARM as Director of Executive Action. I don't have to tell you what that means.
What do we know about HARM?
Unfortunately, there's very little about them in our files.
Well, despite the obvious risks, we still have a job to do. In this case, a very important one.
Wet work.
Precisely. And after this recent catastrophe, the two of you are our only available assets.
To be perfectly frank, Agent Archer, you're only getting this assignment because we've no other choice. Matters of such delicacy aren't really the sort of thing we would usually entrust to a woman. Emotional inconstancy and assassination do not make especially good bedfellows, if you take my meaning.
I'll try to surpass your expectations.
Considering that I expect you to fail miserably, you shouldn't have to try very hard.
Enough of this. Time is of the essence. Stop by the toy shop before you go. They've some new gizmos you might find useful. Don't dally too long, though. Your flight leaves at 6 p.m.
Where are we going?
Morocco. Agent Archer, what does HARM stand for?
I haven't figured that out yet.
See if you can't find out. And be careful. Both of you.
All right. See, it's cool. This game has a lot of cool exposition and stuff. Yeah. Now, I mean, is the game going to be fun to play? I don't know. I mean, if I could watch this like a TV series, I probably would. World Domination Prevention Map. Yep. Secret strategic defensive positions to stop evil takeover. There's only 2 in all the U.S. Be the good guy. Stop evil with SJR products.
Access prohibited.
Oh.
This area is off limits.
Okay. So I'm heading to the armory. Oh, you know, I bet this is where they teach me how to shoot guns. Got a cola machine, an orange fizz, and a fizzy soda. All right.
We strongly advise that you go through the training course before embarking on your first mission. There are many nuances and features you may overlook otherwise. If you prefer to skip training, just head to the exit.
No, I'll do it.
Welcome to Basic Field Tactics. This course comprises several areas, each with its own lesson. You must complete each lesson in order to proceed. Now step up to the active station designated by the flashing light. Your crosshair will change to indicate an item that can be activated. Alright, now open the door to the next area. Bystanders will often speak to you if you activate them. Sometimes they will share useful information. Sometimes they just want to chat. Be sure to conceal any obvious weapon or they'll be too distressed to talk. Try activating Leon.
Well done.
Alright, now open the door to the next area. If you want to skip a cutscene, simply press the space bar. Congratulations! You've completed the Basic Field Tactics course. You should now continue to the Advanced Field Tactics area, where you will receive specific instruction for your upcoming mission. Note that new simulations will be prepared for you before each mission.
Now, I'm assuming this game doesn't auto or have like checkpoints, right? Because it's an old game. So let me look at the controls real quick. Is there a quick save or something like that? Let's see. Didn't say anything about it. So is the save just like right here? Oh, it's F6. All right. Okay. It's mostly it's an old game, and I'm just kind of scared the game's gonna crash. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. Okay, well that was borderline kind of pointless.
So, do you think the CT-180 will get a decent field rating?
I wouldn't get my hopes up if I were you. Have you seen the commission form for that thing? They want everything that the TR-60 and TR-61 can do, all in one device. But, hand me that atomic retroscopic analyzer thingy, will you? But they don't understand that Clancy's team was killing themselves just to get the TR-60 up to spec. And that was back when they had twice as many designers with 4 times the development time. Not only that, but the TR-60 was designed as an infiltration device, and the CT-180 is meant for emergency extractions.
So have you heard what Carrington's team is working on?
Yeah, an ultra-quiet vacuum cleaner.
If that thing's really supposed to be some big secret, why the hell do they keep talking about it in the Unity newsletter?
Okay. Oh, I see. So the doors I have to go into have a light. All right, I get it.
Welcome to Advanced Field Tactics. Keep an eye out for ammunition boxes. Each can contain various ammunition types. Once the box is empty, it will disappear. You won't have the opportunity to heal while on a mission, so you'll need to rely on body armor to protect yourself from damage. Be warned that certain types of damage will ignore armor completely, though, such as that sustained from falling or running out of oxygen. Alright, now open the door to the next area.
Wait, there's no healing in the...
While on a mission, always keep an eye out for miscellaneous intelligence items that might be of benefit to us. Here are some of the items you should look for. The more you recover, the better your mission rating will be. Pick up these intelligence items to proceed.
So this sucks when you pick it up. Like, I have to hit escape every time to make that menu roll in. Wait.
All right, now open the door to the next area. You may occasionally be called upon to arm or disarm explosive devices. Simply activate the device to enable or disable it as necessary. Disarm these mock explosives in order to proceed. All right, now open the door to the next area. It's often advisable to move as quietly as possible to avoid detection. The faster you move, the louder your footsteps will be. It is therefore advisable to walk or move in a crouch when you're trying to be discreet.
Well done.
The volume of your footsteps can be modified by the material upon which you're moving. Be careful of tile, metal, and other hard surfaces. Whenever possible, favor carpet or turf. All right, now open the door to the next area.
Wow, you're pretty light-footed.
If you're not sure what to expect around a corner, it is generally safe to step out for a moment to see what's up ahead. As long as you duck back quickly, you probably won't be spotted. Of course, the closer you are to an enemy, the more likely it is that you'll be seen, so listen for footsteps or conversation before leaving cover. Excellent. Proceed to the next course.
God, so there's stealth in this game? Great.
Use your flashlight to find your way to the door.
Flashlight. Flashlight. What's the flashlight button? The hell's the flashlight button? Old games didn't usually tell you like hit F or hit, or whatever. Flashlight. Let's see here. Flashlight. L. What the hell would it be? L or whatever. It's actually a pretty cool flashlight.
Flashlight is an effective tool, but it can also give away your position. Try not to let enemies see the beam.
If you want to skip training, I won't stop you, but don't expect any sympathy from me if you run into trouble out there.
I just want to shoot guns. There we go.
Hello, Kate. How are you? Smithy wants me to run you through a basic firearms refresher course.
Which weapon would you like to practice with? Let's do the revolver.
Because it's a revolver, it can't be adequately silenced, but its simple design accommodates a wider range of ammunition types than most automatic pistols can reliably handle.
Look how many bullets I have. God damn. All right. I guess we'll try this.
world's only truly silent firearm. Of course, silence is a relative term when it comes to guns, but the Hampton's muzzle noise is little more than a stifled cough. It fires a .45 caliber automatic Colt pistol cartridge, making it less lethal than most rifles, but it compensates in subtlety what it lacks in punch.
Okay. So do I have to practice with all the guns?
The Shepherd Arms P38 9mm pistol is a rugged little automatic that was favored by Allied commanders during World War II. It features a 10-round magazine and can be fitted with a silencer.
Okay. All right. So pretty standard fare.
Some things to note about firearms. If the dynamic crosshair option is enabled in the menu, you can gauge your accuracy by the relative size of your crosshair. The larger it is, the worse your aim will be. The next function key is very important. With it, you can cycle through the available ammunition types for a given weapon. More importantly, it cycles through a gadget's various functions. For example, it allows you to toggle between the Berette's lockpick and weapon modes. Learn to monitor your ammunition. Reload your weapon between firefights to make sure you don't run empty at inopportune moments.
So, okay, hold on. It's not telling me what buttons that is, so let's see. Next function, left control. Okay.
You can shoot through certain walls and objects. Of course, doing so may affect the accuracy, range, and velocity of the shot, but it's sometimes preferable to dispatch an enemy before he sees you. Keep an eye out for these materials.
Interesting. All right.
Be careful not to injure civilians. If you kill an innocent bystander, you will fail your mission. You will also fail if 3 or more bystanders are slain by enemy fire. If you're ever in doubt, look at your crosshair. It will change to indicate the person you're targeting is friendly. Use the holster weapon key to conceal your weapon rapidly. If your weapon is already holstered, hitting this key will draw the last weapon you had out.
Oh, it's just the thing about a dynamic crosshair. Interface, maybe? Oh, wait. I can do the scale. Crosshair. Report to Santa's workshop for gadget training. That's back over here, right? Yep.
Let's talk about your Barrette. In its default mode, it can be used as a lockpick, ideal for bypassing certain keyed padlocks. Of course, the more complicated the mechanism, the longer it will take to pick. Note that the Barrette only works on padlocks with keyholes.
Okay. Most keyed padlocks can be shot off as well. Oh, okay. Good to know.
The Barrette can also be used as a weapon by hitting the next function key. When you slash an adversary, the pressure on the blade releases a small amount of toxin into his bloodstream. Quite deadly.
Sorry, bro. I guess we just won't talk about that. Okay, then.
A spare bit of change can come in very handy when you need to distract someone. Practice tossing this coin to divert the guard's attention. Try not to throw it off any high ledges.
Heard someone. Hello?
A judicious agent doesn't leave corpses lying about, as they tend to arouse suspicion. Judging by your slight frame, you won't have much luck hauling bodies away, so we've come up with this special body-removing powder just for you. Sprinkle a bit of it on dead tissue and voila! The cadaver will vaporize almost instantly.
Mission objectives updated. Okay, well, I guess I guess we're done here.
When are you going to take me up on my dinner offer?
Perhaps if I find myself on the verge of starvation, perhaps.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The exit's over here. Sorry. Man, that homie has about as much luck with the ladies as I do. Jeez.
All ready to go, eh? Well, have a safe mission and come back in one piece.
Thanks, bro.
Intelligence has discovered that the American ambassador to West Germany, Morris Monroe, is marked for execution by an organization calling itself HARM, or HARM. The assassination attempt is expected to come on the last day of Monroe's upcoming holiday in Morocco as he is leaving his hotel. There will likely be multiple assailants. It is imperative that Monroe survive the attack. Be warned, though, that the ambassador is extremely nearsighted and almost deaf, so you won't be able to rely on him to realize that he is in danger. You will be positioned in a residential building across the street from the hotel. Your job is to pick off the assassins before they liquidate Monroe.
So, are you enjoying yourself yet?
Immensely.
Sure you're not bored?
I've waited nearly 4 years for this chance. I think I can endure another half hour.
Good girl. You're growing up.
What do you make of all that talk of a traitor?
It wouldn't be the first time we've had leaky plumbing. Still, it's disquieting to say the least.
It's happened before?
Once. A few years ago, we lost several undercover operatives in Istanbul. Turned out they'd been compromised by the chief's very own administrative assistant. He'd sold us out for a measly 50 quid.
50 quid?
Astonishing, isn't it? Trading men's lives for such a pittance. but spies are rarely well compensated for their treason. I wouldn't be surprised if this new mole is equally underpaid.
Well, I hope when they catch the bastard, they put a bullet right between his eyes, and maybe a boot up his arse for good measure.
You sound ready to volunteer.
I'm dangerous when I'm upset.
That's why you're always in trouble. All right. Monroe's headed for the cafe. Watch for him on the second-floor patio, coming from the left.
What about the targets?
Not sure yet.
Pardon me, do you have the time?
No, sir, I do not have a dime, and I don't have much use for beggars.
Not a dime, the time.
Don't get snibby with me, or I'll have you arrested.
Are you deaf?
How dare you threaten me?
Oh, never mind.
Coward!
Would you like me to call out the targets for you?
That would be lovely.
On your left. Coming out the door on the far balcony.
But we've only been here for 2 days.
Straight ahead, to the left of the tower.
Why not?
So foreign.
Straight
Well,
ahead,
it
to
is
the
a
left of the
foreign
tower.
country.
I know that. But Canada's a foreign country too, and isn't this foreign?
But I thought the reason you wanted to come here was that it is so different.
Yeah.
Why don't you try to relax and enjoy yourself? I'll bet you have a lot of fun if you just stop worrying.
Think so?
Sure.
Maybe you're right.
Of course I'm
Bernie,
right.
where's
Let's
that
walk down to
dime?
the Medina and see some sights.
Okay.
On the roof to your left.
So I'm just protecting this idiot?
On your left. Coming out the door on the nearest balcony. On your left. Coming out the door on the nearest balcony.
What is that noise? Yeah.
On the roof to your right. Straight ahead, to the right of the tower. Straight ahead, to the left of the tower.
You know, I probably could have not had him do this, and I could have figured it out. Probably. Maybe not. I don't know. What's that noise?
On your left, street level.
I say, don't you people have jobs?
That it?
From down the street on your left. Coming out the front door of the hotel.
Riff-raff!
Is this dude like blind too? Jesus, man.
There must be a hole in my pocket.
On your right, street level.
Sleep it off somewhere else, drunkard!
On your right, street level.
Riff-raff!
Riff-raff!
On your right, street level.
I say, don't you people have jobs?
On your left, street level. On your left, street level. From down the street on your left. Coming out the front door of the hotel. I'll cover him for the next stretch. Get to apartment 12 and wait for my signal. Oh, and make sure to conceal your weapon, or you'll cause a commotion.
Apartment 12. Well, since all these are 2s. I must be on. Yeah, obviously I'm on the 2nd floor because typically that's how apartments and hotels do their shit. If you're in apartment 24, it's the 2nd.
I heard he plans to marry the American girl.
You mean the girl who refuses to wear shoes?
Yes, her.
I wonder if all American girls despise shoes. It seems very strange, but America is a strange country.
She may be crazy, but she is attractive.
Ah, but you're invariably attracted to crazy women.
All women are crazy.
Shh, not so loud.
I have a friend that she doesn't wear. I mean, she'll wear shoes, but it's always flip flops. The times I've seen her wearing normal any kind of shoe, like a tennis shoe or boot or whatever, it's like a unicorn.
I'm in position.
Good. He's almost there. Here he comes. Get ready. Heading toward you. Watch for him to pass in front of the right window. He's down.
Wait, what? F9. Okay.
Here he comes. Get ready. On your left. Coming around the building.
You just lost yourself a customer!
This guy is too much.
Second story window. On your left.
Not again! Where are
On your
you,
left.
you pesky
Coming around
little
the building.
dime?
On your right. Coming around the building.
I'd better find it quickly before the thieves swoop in like vultures.
Second story window. On your left.
I shot that guy in the dick. Sorry, bro.
Second story window. On your left. Second story window. On your left. Second story window. On your left. On your right. Coming around the building. Excellent shooting.
You don't have to tell me that. I was standing right here.
A little humility might suit you.
I'm teasing. We make a pretty good team.
Damn, they must have spotted you. There's a group of thugs heading your way.
How many?
Looks like 6 of them. Can you handle it?
Of course I can. I'll meet you at the hotel in an hour.
All right. Take care of yourself.
First, I'm going to take care of some evildoers.
I thought I killed you. Okay, so there's body armor throughout the levels. All right, that makes sense.
Keep your men out of sight. We don't want to spoil our trap, do we?
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir. I mean, yes to the first part and no to the second part, sir.
Shut up. Just do as I say, you idiot.
You look like you need a monkey. Excuse me. I have a very fine monkey for you. Only $20 American. Sorry, I don't want a monkey. What do you mean? I don't want a monkey. Why not? Because I don't like monkeys.
Ah, pull out the gun.
Look out for the bullets! Stay where you are. Do not move.
Crap, I'm like running out of ammo. Hang on, I've got to take a quick break. 1 second, hang on. Okay, sorry, the old back teeth were floating. Let's see here. So, okay, I can select items with the mouse wheel. Sorry.
Who's there?
This stupid machine took my change.
Sorry. Where's this bitch going? You know what? Fuck that guy. I'm not gonna chase you up.
Look out for the bullets! Get down, everybody!
Dearest Martha, as with heavy heart and tear-stained cheeks, I write these words. I'm not the man you believe me to be. In truth, I'm a Russian spy. I regret to inform you that I am returning home to my real wife and I will never see you again. Sorry to have misled you. Fuck.
Get back here! Hello?
Oh no! The crosshair didn't change. Oh, come on, man. Oh, and it makes you start the whole level over again? Oh, that's rough.
Hello?
Hold on.
You do not... You're a good...
Ah, so you kill a single civilian, it's game over. All agents be on the lookout for Unity Agent Bruno Laura, a 58-year-old Englishman, distinguished balding, prefers tweed, reports sightings. Oh. Hey, that's a real drunk right there. See how he like passed out and didn't spill his drink? It's my people right there. God, I got lit as hell the other night. God, the hangover was horrible.
Who is that? Forget about it!
I mean, I ain't had a hangover that bad in
Getaway did you have in
years.
Something quiet and romantic. It's...
No records exist between 55 and 60. However, activities of the Fox, notorious female thief, coincide with Archer's known location during that period. Could it be that Kate Archer was once an infamous cat burglar? Yes, I was a cat burglar. That was me. I did that.
This vacation is exactly what I needed.
I wanted to go to France, but Clark insisted on coming to Morocco.
I want to get out and see the Medina, but it's so hot outside.
54, Lord Archer committed suicide. Kate, then 12 years old, entered the Brighton home for little wanderers, where she remained for 6 months before disappearing. Observation. It seems Miss Archer's history is not unlike that of you-know-who. Coincidence or perhaps a fateful portent? Consult Madame Sasha for insight. Madam...
Any sign of her yet?
Nope.
Damn, I gotta...
I do not like getting shot at!
I wonder if there's other kind of guns in this game. Like, you know...
Listen, stay where you are, do not move.
Like assault rifles and shit like that. What?
I do not like getting shot at!
I do not like getting shot at. And then I shoot him. You know, it's funny too. This is by the same company that made Shogo.
Who is there?
Who is here?
Late, as usual. I was beginning to worry.
You always worry.
Can you blame me? You're like an errant child.
And you're like a fussy aunt.
You could at least leave my gender intact.
A fussy uncle, then.
Thank you.
I'm having fun.
I can see that. But don't get reckless. We're not out of danger yet.
I know. This place is crawling with thugs.
Damn! How did they find us? We've been betrayed. It's the only explanation.
Are you sure you weren't followed?
Yes, positive.
If they know about the hotel, they'll probably be waiting for us at the coast.
We'll have to risk it. If we aren't aboard the Abigail when she sails, we'll have to get out of Morocco on our own.
Or you could stay here. Permanently.
Volkov! Get down! Let's go!
I have dreamed about this day for 6 years.
Bruno!
I only regret I do not have time to make your demise more eventful.
After him.
This is all my fault. If you hadn't been worrying about me, he never would have got the drop on you.
Silly girl. Worrying about you is all I have left.
Don't say that.
I've always had plenty to die for. You've given me something to live for.
Then live.
In your memory, perhaps.
Bruno!
The girl's in the lobby. Kill her.
But why didn't you kill her, Mr. Volkov?
I meant to, but my hunger for revenge distracted me. Let that be a lesson not to be ruled by your emotions.
Excellent advice, sir. Well, I'll go shoot her now.
Make sure there are no witnesses.
You mean we should kill everybody?
First, kill everybody. Then destroy the hotel. Let our enemies search the rubble for answers. They shall find none.
Disarm explosives and rescue hostages. Alright. Key, you may sometimes come across intelligence items you cannot recover because you lack a necessary gadget. If you want to collect these items, you'll need to come back later with a different equipment. Oh, that's cool. So that gives you like a different, or you know, a reason to revisit the levels. You can change your loadout. I like the music in this game.
Who is there? Are you all right?
So what's the deal? I'm just roaming around looking for explosives. I'm kind of surprised this game's never got re-released. It like it must be a something about licensing, I'm sure. So are all the explosives just on the doors?
Are you all right? Go ahead. Help me! Get back here! The other hand! You do not move. Thanks.
You okay, friend? So I guess this is what they were talking about earlier, and they're like, "Oh, don't let civilians die, or you'll fail the mission." I'm trying to save pretty frequently because I really don't want to have to like replay like big sections of the game.
Where is it? Thanks.
You can't hide from me, Volkov. I'll find you wherever you go.
Kill her, you incompetent fools!
Get about living, my friend.
So, am I still getting explosives? I read to inform you that the rodent infestation remains severe at facility 4529 Moroccan coast. Animals entering via abandoned well. Please dispatch fumigation team immediately. Not rodents. Not vermin. Not varmints. Critters.
I wouldn't give you a rotten fig for that disgusting animal.
Are you insulting my monkey?
Yeah, come on. You like don't want to insult a man's monkey. I mean, come on. Have some dignity. I have no idea where I'm going.
Bullets are not my favorite.
Contains 4G of CT, half-eaten chicken, salad sandwich, and a creased copy of Fearless Hyena comic.
Freeze! I do not like getting shot at. Who's there? Freeze! I said to you, freeze!
It's come to our attention that Unity is developing an airborne sleeping agent, attempting to obtain a sample as it may help with your insomnia. Yeah, I know. I guess that would cure insomnia. I'm assuming I'm going to that car right there. I'm also wondering what's the fall damage like in this game? Like, if I jumped off that ledge up there, would that really hurt me, or would it not do anything? Like, I never know. Each video game is always different with, you know, fall damage. Some games, like, I could jump from here to there and barely take any damage. Some games, that would just splatter me instantly.
Huh? Who are you?
Good afternoon.
You're wasting your time. I won't talk. I have been trained to resist all forms of torture.
We'll see about that.
Do your worst.
I'm going to ask you nicely. Where can I find Volkov?
Nice try, but I'll tell you nothing.
I'll ask again. Where can I find Volkov?
And I'll say again, nice try, but I'll tell you nothing.
I'll ask you one last time. Where can I find Volkov?
What kind of two-dimensional halfwit do you take me for? You think I'll tell you something just because you asked me 3 times? I have a master's degree in economics from Princeton University. I'm not some idiot, you know?
You don't even know where he is, do you?
Yes, I do!
What was I thinking? Why would Dmitri Volkov tell a lackey like you where he was going?
Dmitri and I are very close. Very close.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't appreciate being called a lackey. I work very hard. It's not easy being a criminal, you know. There's a great deal of pressure.
Goodbye.
Wait, don't go. I don't know where Volkov is, but I do have something you may be interested in.
It should only take about 15 minutes to get to the airport. You'd like that, wouldn't you? Excuse me? Not on your life, you scoundrel! I'm an American citizen! We have morals in America!
I don't understand what you're talking about.
This is unbearable! Pull over this instant! I'd rather walk to the airport than listen to this filth!
I thought this was supposed to be a civilized country!
No sign of her.
Are you sure she's coming?
She'll be here. If she gets away, I will kill any man she leaves alive. Am I understood?
Explicitly.
Hmm.
All right, here we go. Oh, we're out of bullets. So it seems that this game doesn't really want you to have a ton of ammo in any given time. It's like this big, huge level, and there's like no enemies. Well, where'd my other gun go? Oh shit! Well, that blows. Memos to alert you the building services has repeatedly ignored my letters regarding rodent migration to facility via the abandoned well. Consider this a formal request for corporal punishment before it be public to all responsible parties, as well as paycheck deductions. The amount to be determined by you, of course, until the situation is corrected. That's a little dramatic there, buddy, but alright. Sure. It's very interesting. You can't heal in this game. It's just one health bar, and you just gotta protect it with armor, and or basically just not getting shot. So that's a little different. I can't think of a game off the top of my head that works like that. Instant Harbor employees, as compelling as the thought may be, do not to cross this minefield without the benefit of a mine detector. You will likely blow yourself up, thereby requiring us to find a replacement for you, which is an expensive, time-consuming process that I'd rather avoid. If you do happen to survive, I will kill you all myself. Just for giggles, you know. I save him. Let's try. Ow. 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 For another day. I do think it's cool they layer the levels like that, where I could get, I guess, some piece of equipment later in the game, and I could like replay the game, but have like the you know, the necessary equipment to get through there. That's actually kind of cool to encourage replayability. Now, will I ever replay this game? Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I'm assuming this is the abandoned well that I keep reading about. Ah, here we go.
Give you the power now to stay.
Dieter, how are you finding Morocco? Not much has changed here in the past month. Lewis is in prison again, this time for indecent exposure. He has an unhealthy obsession with nudity. I was contacted by a recruiter the other day. I guess Anger League is looking for a demolition expert. Their reputation isn't what it used to be, though, so I'm not sure if I'll accept. Freelance terrorism has its benefits.
Who's there?
I like the animations in the game. How people will like fall down stairs and stuff like that. That's pretty cool.
Hey! What? Nothing. Just making sure you were awake. Who's there? Who's there? There's a ship out there. Stay where you are!
Yeah, I like. Yeah, I like that this game is going to be like, oh, stealth and let's be careful. And so far, I'm just like playing a kind of box standard first person shooter. Well, not box standard, but you know, I'm just running around gutting people. It's fun though, so far. I mean, I'm not hating this experience.
Who's there?
No, please.
We will meet again, Miss Archer.
All right.
Needless to say, the Morocco assignment was an unmitigated disaster. Report to the war room for debriefing, and try to control your temper.
Well, I think we can classify Morocco as a complete disaster. I knew we were asking for trouble, sending a woman and a fossil like Lowry on an assignment like this.
Let's not rush to judgment, shall we?
Rush to judgment? I think the facts speak plainly enough. Ambassador Monroe is dead, and we lost another operative, albeit one who should have been put out to pasture long ago. And all we have to show for it are a belligerent, overeducated captive who knows nothing of use, and Ms. Archer here, who has demonstrated an alarming lack of competence in the field.
You can say what you please about me, but if you speak ill of Bruno again, I'll demonstrate my alarming lack of competence on your thick skull.
Because you're a woman, and therefore genetically incapable of bridling your emotions, I'm willing to pretend you didn't just threaten a committee member with physical violence. However, if you speak to me thusly again, I'll have you relieved of duty. As for your mentor, there is reason to believe he may have been our traitor.
Bruno? What are you talking about?
The evidence is largely circumstantial, but it is nonetheless compelling.
That's crazy.
In light of information unearthed during our investigation in Morocco, we now believe that Agent Lowry, Bruno, was in league with these harm chaps.
But Volkov shot him.
Perhaps to silence him, Or perhaps Lowry was demanding too much in exchange for his treachery.
Alleged treachery. Lowry was a personal friend and one of our best agents. Unless he is proven guilty, he deserves to be honored, not slandered.
In any case, it seems reasonable to assume that you weren't meant to escape, Miss Archer.
Bruno was not a traitor.
Can you be sure? Every man has his price, every woman too, I expect. When a man reaches the end of his career, it's only natural that he begins to worry about the future. I suppose some men of adaptable moral constitution even find it in themselves to resort to treason.
What's your price, Mr. Smith?
What are you insinuating?
Merely that if Bruno were capable of treason, then so are we all.
Enough! It is neither our prerogative nor our intent to judge Agent Lowry at this juncture. We will continue our investigation until we discover the truth. In the meantime, Archer, we must call upon you for another assignment.
Although we call upon you reluctantly, I assure you.
We've been contacted by an East German biophysicist named Dr. Otto Schenker, who wishes to defect to the West with our assistance. We know that Dr. Schenker is working on a secret Soviet weapons program, although the precise nature of his research remains a mystery to us. He has promised detailed information on the program in exchange for his freedom. It hardly seems necessary to underscore the great importance of this mission. We've had a devil of a time recruiting reliable spies in Berlin. It seems the Stasi have ears to every keyhole in East Germany.
Which is why we're taking extra precautions.
What sort of extra precautions?
It's what we call a domino effect exchange. You'll meet with a series of contacts, each of whom will provide a piece of the puzzle, so to speak. Because the contacts don't know about each other or your mission, the vague information they possess will be meaningless to them, and, by extension, to the Stasi, should they get their hands on it.
Perfect.
We've also arranged a diversion to help cover your escape. Our man on the inside, Werner von Haupt, will place explosive charges at several locations in the record storage area. You'll need to locate these charges and set the timers. We also require that you infiltrate the main library and photograph certain sensitive documents pertaining to Dr. Schenker's research, in case he's not as forthcoming as he's promised to be. Von Haupt will present you with a disguise that should get you inside the test facility where Dr. Schenker will be working. Locate the doctor and get him out.
Keep in mind that if this mission should succeed, we will have struck a mighty blow to the Soviets. We're counting on you, Archer.
I won't let you down.
Well, you can hardly botch this job as badly as Morocco.
You might want to stop by the training facility and test out the new gadgets the toy makers have prepared for you.
All right. Okay, well, I'm going to end the gameplay here because I think what I'll try to do with this game is I'm assuming each mission's like its own thing, so I'll just try to do a gameplay for each mission, or that's my plan anyway. Will this succeed? Who knows? But throw me a like if you play this game. Let me know. I think there's like one or two other games. I know there's a sequel for sure, so I'm curious if they're any good, but I guess we'll find out. So I'm going to go, and I will see you when I see you.